the DJ. That's not loud. That is loud. Woo! Searching for the high and you know this is your chance.